So, good morning. Sorry, carry on.
Well, good morning. Right, can you share with us what you've picked so far from your engagement at school?
To be very honest, I think everything that we said really covers it all. These are the Ghana Deaf Footballers Association, very dynamic, very passionate about the sport. And you will be perhaps surprised to know that most of them are in full employment. Some are teachers and so on and so forth, but it's for the love of the game that they participate in this. And so I think that it's very important that people recognize that these are citizens of Ghana just like the rest of us. Hearing impaired, yes. However, that does not prevent them from actually engaging in all the activities in terms of their lives, especially the fact that they're at a high level playing football. And for me, I think it's important that we turn this into a mainstream conversation. I think far too often when we speak about persons with disability, it becomes the addition to the conversation. But I think the mainstreaming of persons with disability changes our way of looking at what they do, what they need, and how we can ensure equity in a society where sometimes a disability becomes a problem in terms of even the basics, access to school and everything. And honestly, I mean, it's quite great that we're at Manchitaki, because if you look at some of the access ways, you can see that they're wheelchair accessible. These are things that people who don't have certain disabilities don't think about, but it's important that we're intentional in how we pay attention to some of these issues, whether it's accessibility in terms of wheelchairs, or whether it's braille that's accessible, or whether, as I'm happy to know, that the government policy on now teaching sign language in our schools, because it means that what we're doing is learning a new language. That's as simple as it is. And if you look at the way the guys are playing on the field, there's coordination. So being hearing impaired does not prevent you from playing football, does not prevent you from being an integrated member of society. And that for me is the bottom line. They need the support to be able to represent Ghana on the international scene, and I think we owe it to them. It is our obligation to ensure that when they go, they have the same level of standards, the same level of care that any other team that is to represent Ghana would have when they go abroad. And then, of course, to make sure that they have the right jerseys and all of that. And when they come, and they come back with the various medals and awards that they do, I don't think it should be a sideline issue. It's mainstream, it's sports. Let's look at it as sports like we would any other sports.